Hey y'all, Michelle Raza here with Finding Yourself, and today I'm super excited. I'm a little starstruck. I got an email at the end of June from Lindsay Gibson, so I wanted to share it with you guys. I wrote to her first. Like I said, I'm a little starstruck and a little nervous to even be sharing this with you, but I said, "Hi, Dr. Gibson. I hope your book sales are up. I've been running the Finding Yourself book club on YouTube and have been covering both your works and Dr. John Gottman. I can tell you that there is a strong desire and appetite for your messages. Although I personally am a huge Gottman fan," and then I put in parentheses, "both of you," because I do like both of them, "views are significantly up when I talk about your works as opposed to anything else. I just wanted to let you know that your books really impacted me in a great way, and now 200 plus subscribers are hearing all about it. I do hope it's translated into an uptick in sales on your end. Have a great night." And of course, I'm a little nervous reaching out to her, right? Because I'm like, her works are copyrighted, and yes, I do bits and pieces, but I'm like, what if she gets mad about the copyright? What if she tells me to stop recording? You know, all this stuff. But I was like, whatever, she's one of my heroes, let me reach out to her. So then she responds back. The very next day, she responded back. "Hi, Michelle. That's wonderful news. So glad there's strong interest and that your YouTube channel is flourishing. Thanks for letting me know. All the best, Lindsay Gibson." So hopefully, I don't have a studio. I record out of my home, but hopefully if we keep doing good work and you guys keep liking and subscribing and, buy Lindsay's book, right? So that it does translate to sales for her. Maybe we can get her to come talk with us. That would be really cool. All of this started because, so my journey into learning about emotional intelligence and the adult children of emotionally immature parents, I mean, this all, it was a self-help journey for me, and then also for my partner, because nobody's perfect, and we struggled through some issues. And so my first contact to her, I think I had called her, and then I left a voicemail, and I had asked her, I said, also with life coaching, right? When you learn about externalizers and internalizers, so the externalizers are the ones who act out. They're the ones who are emotionally immature. They're the ones who, she says, typically if there's a group of people in the room, the most emotionally immature person is the one who's going to dominate the conversation, because they're kind of like, look at me, look at me, look at me. Whereas the internalizers are a little bit more like, they're able to take a step back. They're not so full of ego, perhaps. And so I wrote to Lindsay, or I called Lindsay and left her a message, and I said, hey, so how does one change from being an externalizer or emotionally immature to becoming mature? And part of that is for finding yourself, for coaching. Like, what do I teach these people? Do I get a workbook on emotional intelligence? Like, how do I help them if they want to be helped? And so she wrote back with this. She said, "Hi, Michelle. This was in February. Thank you for calling with your very interesting question. I'll try to answer it here. Yes, I think some externalizers can and do change, but only if they have certain capabilities. It's a continuum of severity. After all, groups like AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, successfully help some externalizers become more self-aware and take responsibility for transforming their lives through accountability, not only to themselves, but to other people as well. This would go for training in emotional intelligence too. The person could improve if they saw the need for applying these skills in their relationships. The trigger there is they. You cannot help anyone, but they can. If they want to and they want the help, then you can help them. The two main qualities that are necessary are, 1, some capacity for empathy and imagining other people's feelings, and 2, the ability to self-reflect and take responsibility for one's own mistakes. You could be an impulsive person, a black and white thinker, highly emotional, and get defensive and blame others easily. An externalizer, emotionally immature person, in other words. But if you listen when someone complains to you and try to understand where you might have messed things up with that person and why, then you have the ingredients to begin to change yourself. I've had a number of people who recognize externalizer qualities in themselves who nevertheless want to change, especially those who are parents and don't want to pass it down to their children. Some externalizers won't ever change because they refuse empathy and self-reflection, but others might change. It's just that you, as an outsider, don't have the power to make anyone capable of empathy or self-reflection if they are dead set against it, and therefore you don't have the power to make someone change if they don't see the need to. Hope this helped. Best wishes, Lindsay Gibson. So this was February 3rd, 2021, and then her recent email came June 22nd. So, super exciting to have Lindsay write to me. I'm happy to share this with you guys. I'm like so starstruck. I love her works, and I'm very excited to keep recording and sharing this stuff with you. Like I mentioned to her, I'll say to you, I mean, I love John Gottman. I don't know if it's just because there's a whole glut of stuff on romance and relationships out there, and this is really what's lacking. The adult children of emotionally immature parents stuff is what's lacking on YouTube, and that's why it gets more hits. But it does. It gets more hits than the Gottman stuff. So I'll keep putting out what you guys want to hear. The people of the internet have spoken, but I just wanted to share this letter with you. It really means so much to me. Lindsay, if you ever watch this, it means so much to me that you wrote to us, and I wanted to share this with your fans who are all out there now. Keep liking, keep subscribing, tell your friends. Please buy Lindsay's book so that we help her too, and you're not just watching on YouTube. Buy both of her books, and so we're currently covering stories from adult children of emotionally immature parents, and then we will continue with the exercises out of her second work. So super happy to be here with you guys. I am gonna flip over and do some Gottman in between. I know y'all don't like it, but I need to finish the book. I don't want to leave it half finished. And then I'm also, this is just a work of passion, and I'll keep it separate and won't even plug my website on it. But there's this book that really shaped my thinking. It's a little out there. It's called Stranger in a Strange Land by Robert Heinlein. And so I'm going to read that one too. So maybe his wife will email me and say, stop reading it, or I'll have to take it down. That's fine. I want to send the love out there as I can. Love to connect with you guys. Love your comments. So please keep doing it. And thank you. And we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.